Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2, man. You know what I'm saying? The real vibes,
Real
where you're going to get that real information, you feel me?
So, tonight's episode, we have a few questions from somebody.
Couple questions.
Miss ESPN 34.
34 ESPN Miss, how you doing?
She hit us up with a couple of questions,
Yeah.
so I'm definitely ready to answer. So she asked 2 things, and I say, I don't know why, but me and him have 2 different stories on this first question. And then the second question was towards about when I first met him, that I think he was that one, like, was he the one? So the first question we're going to answer first.
Okay,
because
let's get into it. Let's just get right into it.
Jump
in!
Okay, so the first question she asked was, how did we first meet?
How did we first meet? So,
Well, let me start it because I know how I came.
nah, but see, if it weren't for me doing what told
Chrissy,
for me
you
to
didn't.
do.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Let me
Do your
tell
thing.
mine. Okay. So, since we're being real, as always, and keeping it real and stuff, I'm going to be honest. When I first, I went to Mississippi with my homegirl. And
Hey, y'all need to get y'all hoop pants.
Yeah, look, that big thing.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm
that big one?
doing?
But okay. So when I first decided to go to Mississippi, I was actually going there to meet somebody else, to be honest.
True.
My homegirl was going to meet another guy that became my brother. I love him, T. And
T-shirt.
Shepherd. Okay, but yeah, so we was going to meet, 2 different people, whatever, blah blah blah. So when I got there, long story short, I was not feeling dude. And when I'm like that. Like, if I'm not feeling you, let's just go to end it now. We don't even need to get into the no hard feelings. We cool. You know what I'm saying? So no hard feelings.
Right.
Well,
right.
T, Shepherd, if y'all from Oxford, Mississippi, you already know how them parties go down. They be crazy.
They go down.
So we went to the party. Well, no, take that back. Before the party, we were at T House, just either getting ready, or a lot of folks were just coming over. It was the startup of the party. It was just right after the game and stuff. So this guy, I'll never forget. This guy was playing card games at the counter, and I'm learning card games because I'm like, that's easy money. And he actually taught me the real tricks to it. I'm not gonna tell people, but it was fun. So we're at the counter, and just before that, T was like, well, dang, I feel bad, you don't want, oh boy, you want somebody else? I'm like, nah, T, I'm good, let's leave it alone. I don't want to meet nobody, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm here with my friend, let's just kick it. My friend got somebody, I'm cool. That's the type of female I am. I'm not gonna end the weekend because, off of me and, oh boy, didn't work. So he's like, well, what do you prefer? So my homegirl was like, she loves some dark skinned chocolate. And I was like, that's true, but no, bro, leave it alone. I don't want to talk to nobody with you. So anyway, we're at the card game, playing and stuff. We're in the kitchen. And man, I kid y'all not, I tell this story all the time. It was like Christian walks in from like a long, y'all know when y'all long hallway come in and the dude come in, it's like, woo, like just highlights and just y'all think I'm lying, but I promise y'all I'm not lying. Christian walks in, his sweatpants, like his gear on for football, after football, you know what I'm saying? He had his little beats on top of his head, just big nigga walking in. So I'm like, so I turn around, I'm like, oh shit. Like, it was just like, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all what I did. And he gonna tell you, like, I'm not playing. So we playing the card games. He walks up, and you know what I'm saying? He sticks his hands out to talk. So you want to say that part, right?
Continue talking.
Okay, so he sticks his hands out to, hit his homeboy's hand, but I jump in, stick my hand out. I'm like, oh shit, Oh, you trying to talk to the homeboy? Okay. So, I'm like, oh, okay, let me play cool, So he go in tea room. So, man, I'm like, let me follow down there. Let me go see what they talking about. My homegirl was in there, so I'm like, cool, let me just go and ease up in there. So T, like, this is where my brother came in. T is the one that hooked us up, boy. T comes in and he's like, hey, bro, this family right here, this and that. This Christian. Well, if it's family, come on,
Huggy.
So I'm like, give me a hug, what I'm saying, this and that. So, we cool from there. I don't know what got into me, y'all. I kid y'all not. Probably 15 minutes later, after he get done talking this and that, we're in the other hallway. And I literally walk up to Christian and I'm like, look, I don't know you, you don't know me. I came here for somebody else. I don't like that person. I didn't have sex with that person. I didn't kiss that person. I said, so I'm letting you know I was like, oh, I have a daughter. She's 3 months. You know, I'm just here kicking it. But, you know, Christian, his first thing he says, you must like what you see then. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A lot, nigga.
Okay, a lot. But, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just, you know, I say more what's what happened and how okay. So, long story short with that, we kicked it off, and then I was like, let's go play football outside, literally. We went outside, we not bad. And through the football, like, I'm a tomboy, y'all. I'm sorry, that's just what I do. So let me tell y'all, number one girl code, what I forgot. Usually, when I meet a guy, first thing I ask, you got a girlfriend? I didn't ask that, not starting off. So we get outside, and before we get into the football throwing, I'm like, you know, we talking some deep stuff just about life. And I'm like, before I even get farther, I don't know why I didn't ask, it just slipped my mind, but do you have a girlfriend? This is where our two different sides come in. My side, Christian said, he claimed he said he had a girlfriend. No, he didn't. He said, we're not together right now.
True.
And, you know, and this stuff going on. I was like, well, let me not give you my number because I don't want to disrespect anything that you have going on. He was like, no, because we not together right now, and it's rocky and all the other stuff and this and that. Now, ladies, they went together right now and all the other stuff, so of course, yeah, you can have my number, sweetheart. I mean, you know, hey, who'd have known?
I got them dishes.
Okay, but your story, baby, your side.
All right, now let me tell you what really went down. You know what I'm saying? Enough for the animation type of stuff. Now,
be honest.
So boom, you know what I'm saying? We just got finished. We had an early game, probably like 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Saturday, our first kickoff game of the season.
Baby,
you know
can you just start from...
Can you hush? So boom. So later that night, I was supposed to go to Tea House, you know what I'm saying? After we leave the square, we go over there, turn up, whatever. But for some reason, you know what I'm saying? Something kept telling me to go to Tea House early. So I ignored it the first time. Like in my mind, you know that little spirit speaks in the back of your mind, you feel it like...
He's so serious.
Like, for real. So, I know it the first time I kept driving, you know what I'm saying? I had my brother with me. He was just down for the first 2 games, come to check me out or whatever, see the, you know, nice sceneries of Oxford, whatever. So, I heard it again. It was like, man, go to Tea House. I was like, all right, man. So, I go over to Tea House. It ain't nobody over there. It's probably like one car. So, I'm like, ain't nobody even here. I'm like, but I'm going to go in anyway. I'm going to like, shoot, I'll let my brother meet, you know what I'm saying, some of my teammates. We'll kick a little bit and head back to the, you know what I'm saying, crib, whatever. So, I get in. As soon as I get in, you know, I walk in. Brianna got the biggest little Chuck E. Cheese smile on her face. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot, I start smiling like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, I come in, you know, as she said, I was trying to shake hands. So, I stuck my hand out. Now, she was 2 people down from getting her hand shook before I shook it. So, I stuck my hand out. Here she go. I'm like, you know, dang, baby, you know, I was going to get to you, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I shook her hand anyway, so... Went back in the back, you know what I'm saying? I was back there hollering at T. Then I had left, and then I came back in, and that's when T was like, you know, hey, this family. So I was like, oh, you family? You know, give me a hug, whatever, woo. So we did that, you know what I'm saying? And we've been, you know, we was talking and kicking. We went out and played football, like she said, and then she asked me did I had a girlfriend. Now, this is where the stories.
Please tell the truth.
Hush. You said your side. Let my side, you know, tell its own.
Okay.
So boom. So this is what happened.
3
Hush. So you know what I'm talking about. So boom, this what happened. So she asked me, do you have a girlfriend? I say, I do, but right now we're not together. So
don't that mean that you don't have a girlfriend?
Like you think it is. So I mean, yeah, that's basically saying no, I don't have a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? So boom. So I got the number and you know, I've never, ever in my life, now I done been with women, you know what I'm saying, I done did my thing or whatever, but I've never connected, you know, with a woman such as her ever in my life. Like when I say we like this, like
literally, y'all,
identical, same, goofy, funny, retarded, like to have fun. But when it's time to get serious, we get serious. But you know, so when I first met her, I knew instantly, like, you know. And this goes into the next question. You know, I know the question was for me, for her, but I knew she was for me because for a woman to come up to me and say, "Hey, look, I was down here for another dude. I don't like him. I ain't did nothing. I ain't trying to be on nothing like that. I have a baby." Like for you to tell me straight up everything right out the bat, like I respect stuff like that. So I'm a real type of person. So if you're gonna come to me and shoot some real, I can shoot real back to you. And you know that right there showed me a lot. She was already beautiful. Like you can see for yourself. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. You feel what I'm saying? Look at that. But you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So You feel me? You know, it didn't take me long to know, you know what I'm saying, what was for me. But for ESPN, Miss ESPN, what is it, 30?
34, but it's Tweely.
34, Tweely.
But
let my
okay,
baby answer that quick.
so for the second question is, did I know he was the one there? What's crazy is, I'll never forget this. My auntie Chandra told me one day, and we was actually sitting at this table.
Shout out to
Auntie
Chandra.
She told me, you'll know when that's the one, and you know, quickly to marry that person, this and that, blah, blah. Well, me, I was like, how do you know? You can't know when somebody's the one just like that, but it's crazy. And, you know, a lot of people say, you know, the whole butterflies in your stomach type thing, and the whole, you know, can't sleep, can't. Honestly, that's very true. Like, when I met him, y'all think I'm playing. Every person I've told with that story, that, whoo, you know what I'm saying? I said it to everybody because it was really like that. I was feeling like, first of all, for people that know me or that's followed me for a while know a little bit of my situation when I was pregnant. And, you know, I was done. Men, wives, everybody, I was done. But I remember, you know what I'm saying, praying to God and just, you know, asking God, like, one day, can I just meet the one? Like, I'm done with these games. I don't want anybody just coming in my child's life, you know, and blah, 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 blah. But when I met him, I just knew, like he said, our connection was the realest ever. The connection was unbelievable. It was unreal.
It still is.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have fun, you know. we pray together. We talk about God together.
Right,
we talk about deep things together. You know, when he came in my child's life, it was just like instantly right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she loves him to death. And again, he's been here since 3 months of Autumn's life. And, you know, she's a year now. So y'all can see, you know. And so to answer that, we knew he was the one. Clearly he knew, you know. We're about to get married.
And another thing I want to say on that, as she was talking, you know, she said, you know, one thing, you know, people now these days, the way our generation is going, you know, it's the marriage stuff is slowly, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it slowly or whatever, but what I am gonna say is I don't feel like it's a big matter anymore.
Right.
You know,
that's true.
I live my life, you know, be over here, be over there, which that's fine because I done that before. Like,
right.
I'm not knocking nobody. None of that, but at the end of the day, what I'm really saying is love is beautiful. When you find the right love for you,
it's amazing.
Man, I'm telling you, like it's a beautiful thing, man, and God made it that way.
Right. So I'm telling you, when y'all find the one, like, you'll know. It's just, you'll know. It's no questions. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not perfect. We had our little falling out and get back. You know,
we had some disagreements, but think about me with
period.
that. Now let's get into that because I know with relationships, you know, you gonna get into that. But how we do is, I would rather for us, if me and her are in a disagreement, I would rather for me and her to go ahead and stretch that disagreement out because with that being said, you learn from one another.
Right.
You get to learn her perspectives of views of how she see things. She gets to learn my perspective of views of how I see things. So it's not about, oh, I'm thinking this, you thinking that. It can't be done. Nah, it's like, okay, baby, I hear where you coming from. Okay, baby, I hear where you coming from. Now we can come to one agreement that agrees with, you know what I'm saying, both sides to become one. So, man, like, yeah, you're going to go through stuff, but it's about how you go about going through it. You know what I'm saying?
And, I mean, this is a different, well, it's the same topic, but a little bit before. He always told me he knew I was the one because, I'm not going to lie, when we started talking, he stayed on the road. He would come from Mississippi to come pick me up. Now it's a 3-hour drive. Come pick me up, and then we'll go right back to Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, it was stuff like that, like, almost every weekend. Or I was getting back, like, when we first started talking that first day, I ain't gonna lie, me and my homegirl came back, like, weekends after weekends. It was just like the connection, it was unreal, and it never went anywhere. Like, we had bumps, of course, but I just knew he was the one. Like, I didn't.
And for those that are looking for a significant other, one thing that I can say, you know, because I used to pray, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a loving type of guy. I'm a lover. I love the love. So, you feel me? You know, I used to, you know, ask God, I want this woman like this. You know, I want this woman like that. And, you know, those things are fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, those things don't solidify, you know, what's really real for you.
Right.
And that fits your purposes and, you know, that you can see yourself living for the rest of your life with. And so, once I, me experiencing through life and going through life, what I'm saying, I come to find out that my prayer changed, which was, God, just send the woman that you have for me. Send her my way.
I was actually praying the same thing.
And then, what's crazy, what I'm saying, to meet her, like, I met Brianna September the 5th. And we get married July 16th. That's like, what, 9 months?
Yeah. And I think we're 10 months now, babe.
Going on 10? I think we're going on 10. I think July is the 10th month.
July. Correct. He's right.
Yeah,
July, we're going on 10 months.
So, and everybody's like, man, you fan, like my homeboys, like they happy for me, but they like, bro, like you finna get married, like, cause you get married, all that other play.
But it doesn't.
But
how we are.
How I feel about that, I understand where you coming from because you're in a different position than I'm in.
Right.
So your position has different perspectives, but the position I'm in, like, yeah, I'm getting married. I love her. This is my woman. This is my queen. This is my baby. And we have fun. Like, we go out, we dance, we do everything, like, because, all this other stuff is out here and,
Well, I mean, for instance, like a lot of people try to say, oh, I can't go out with my man or I can't go out with my girl. It's just too much. What is it? You know what I'm saying? You're going out with your significant other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your love. Nothing else can matter. Like, we go out, we two-step. We do everything. You know what I'm saying? We have fun.
We're going to hit the dance floor now.
You know what I'm saying? And you will know it's us. And, I mean, another thing, like, he may walk away. Okay, he walked away. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not searching a club for him. I'm not doing all that. Vice versa. Like, we just. I trust her 1,000,000%.
Right. She trusts me 1,000,000%. And, like, that's a big thing that I would pretty much say that's the foundation of what you guys have.
Right.
If you can trust her and she can trust you, the problems that you guys have won't be major.
Right.
Because you understand, like, well, I'm not going to put my baby in this position to where, like, dang, do I got to be checking up on you? And you ain't got to do all that, man. If you just be real with good vibes, all that other stuff, it won't be a big of a problem. I'm not saying you won't have problems, but, the problems won't be as big as they would if y'all didn't have that foundation you two have together. Right. You feel me? So, I mean, love is beautiful, baby.
I'm telling y'all, it's the best. And it only gets better, especially when we get older. I understand. When we
I be looking at old couples, man, like that's one of the beautiful things you can ever see. Like, I know y'all be out there, like, y'all at the grocery store and you see old couples, like, playing around and, like, wearing t-shirts and stuff. Like, that's fire, man. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's good. I know everybody in this world do not want to be lonely for the rest of their life.
And for guys that try to act like it are women, I'm single this, single summer. No. You really don't want to be alone. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you
want to have your fun, which I understand. Everybody wants to have fun.
You can have
fun
too with that person. It just has to be the right person. So for Twilly,
the right person.
Right. So Twilly, I mean, we long term friends and stuff. So that's our view as far as on that question and stuff. Right. I want y'all to stay tuned because we do have a guest coming on the show. We got a special guest coming
on. She wanted to get on the show, and we don't discriminate. And if y'all want to, come get on the show
and ask the questions,
say some of the stuff you want to feel and talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't my baby look good though? Welcome back,
y'all, to The Real Vibes.
Our special guest, Savani, will be coming on shortly.
Special guest, Savani.
Don't do that.
Will be coming on.
This is a specialty.
Don't do that. But nah, y'all give a round of applause to Savani Houston.
Give a hand.
Come on. That's why we said special. Okay. No, okay, so she had, some questions. She wanted to come on the show and kind of like talk to us or whatnot about what would we be talking about? What's the topic?
Suicidal.
Okay, good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so what is it you want to talk about?
All right, so question is, how many times do you have to believe someone? If they suicidal, how many times do you have to believe that they're actually going to kill themselves?
The first time.
Oh, I know why you asked this.
You silly.
And most people that say, like, if they got to tell somebody, hey, I'm finna kill myself, they want attention for them to feel whatever type of feeling they in to help them, like, okay, I want to put you in the same pity party with them. Most people that want to do suicide, they just do it. Ain't no, hey, I'm finna, now in some
Right.
cases, they
They
didn't
might
wrote a
leave
letter of,
signs, yeah.
like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and they do it. But if somebody keep coming at you like, hey, I'm gonna kill myself pretty soon if you don't take me to the store. I'm gonna kill myself pretty soon if I don't get this job. Like,
I'm gonna kill myself pretty soon. You don't talk to me.
You just want some attention, bro.
Like, if somebody tell you, I'm gonna kill myself right now, if you don't come talk to me, then you call me.
But
and
what
we still on
about
the
if
phone
it's
and
in
you
like
ain't.
serious situations?
Okay,
All right, what's the serious situation?
I mean, far as like with it, maybe they want to kill themselves, but
or they want to kill the person inside of them that they have. Now that's how I look at sometimes when people say suicide. I don't think some people do say like, all right, I'm gonna kill myself, and they do it. But I think when people say it's like almost like a metaphor, like I want to kill myself. I want to kill the person I am to become the person that I know I can be. Versus just like like you saying. What's up?
Nigga, you look at me.
No, because
I mean, shit,
I don't,
that's
okay,
serious.
well,
Like,
let me.
that's how
Okay,
I feel.
I
Like,
understand. We can have disagreements and everything else. I mean, what you said was sometimes that person may want to kill the person that's inside of them to be.
no, I'm not saying the person. I'm saying like the way that they are. Like how when people get saved, like God kills the person that they used to be.
I mean, I understand.
So that's what
that.
I'm saying.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying, how you just said that, I understand.
You always say how I just damn say some shit. Just
can't
don't
get
say
mad.
shit. I'm not mad because everything I say is like, well, Christian, what is this? Christian, what is that? If you don't understand, ask questions. Don't be there and be like,
Y'all got
you
can't be mad.
I'm not mad. The
Okay,
thing
well,
is,
calm down because
I'm
you're
calm.
taking it up.
Brianna, you doing too much. What I'm saying is every time I say something, if you have an
Okay,
opinion or a view about what I say, I don't give a fuck. Listen, if you have a view or an opinion about something that you want to say, ask questions. Don't sit there and say, how can you, what is that?
Did I not just say that?
No, you laughed.
Yeah, because it was funny. So I laughed. Because that was funny what you
Whatever.
said.
If you want to kill
So
your
you're
fucking
mad.
fool ass self, kill your fucking self. I don't give no shit. Because if you dumb enough to talk about you want to kill yourself, you got some problems and issues you need to fucking deal with on your motherfucking own. I don't give a fuck. If you want to kill yourself and you want to talk about all that bullshit, if you don't want to be here, don't fucking be here, nigga.
Christian.
I ain't gonna, no, I'm not.
Some people do. I sympathize. Some
Man,
people
listen,
do.
I'm not sympathizing for nobody who wants to kill themselves because you're saying I'm taking the weak, punk ass way out and I'm gonna kill myself and I'm gonna be fine. No, I'm not gonna stop cussing. This is real vibes, right? This is the vibe I'm feeling right now from this real shit. Now, what y'all wanna do?
Shit, I need to take a question from the audience.
So, guess.
I got some questions.
well,
You got a question, audience?
No, I'm just saying. Y'all gonna go to break. Let's go. Y'all gonna be able to play this shit on one channel.
Okay, so no, seriously. So, did you get that? Understand? All I'm saying is no. The reason I had a problem with the situation because I was just saying don't allow that person, like he said, to make you feel pittiness or make you feel bad and stuff and get all bad inside because that's how they're feeling. I feel like they ain't killed themselves yet. You know what I'm saying? So you can't allow yourself to get down.
yeah.
Pray, but truly pray for them. That's the only way, to be honest. Just pray for that person.
You don't want that person to do that.
Right.
So your feelings that you have is like, okay, well, I don't want you to do that. So now you start to begin to feel like they're wanting you to feel
Right.
because they don't really want to kill themselves. What they want is you to feel like them.
That's what I'm saying. Don't allow yourself.
So what I'm saying is that person inside, they're not saying they want to kill themselves. They want to kill what they're feeling right now. That moment, that mood, that feeling that they feel right now in this moment.
With him explaining that better,
wants to
I
be
understand.
dead. But see, I explain when I talk, you don't understand because you just not used to
Now I
hearing
don't
shit.
understand, but when you sit here, we
Listen
got
to what you
that
just
connection.
said. I understand
Because you
now what
explained
you
it a little bit
said.
better. Was it not explained better?
Because you don't let me finish talking. When I begin talking, you instantly
I
what?
gotta understand what he was saying.
Thank
Like,
you.
but I
Thank
understand
you.
what
Thank you.
you're saying.
Thank you.
No, but I
Thank you.
understand.
I didn't even
what
let
you-
it. So shut up. Like,
No, I'm not
I'm
shut up.
talking about.
I'm not shutting nothing.
You know my nerves. First thing
Well,
you
fuck
say
it.
is I don't understand you, but when you sit here, oh, we got this
Did you hear what
connection
you
like
just
this,
said? Did you
but
hear what you
yet
just said?
I don't
We
understand.
do have a
you.
connection.
But
But
I'm
on the
saying, but you
connection where it's time
always
to
try
understand shit, I don't know where your connection goes sometimes.
Okay,
Your
that's
shit,
fine. That's
you plugged
fine.
into
That's
the wrong
perfect.
wall.
That's fine.
Shit.
Anyway,
That's fine.
continue
Anyway,
to
like I
talk, I guess.
said, bro, like I ain't talking about necessarily want to kill themselves. They just want to kill what's going on for that moment, which
Yeah.
caused them to be depressed, which caused them to be stressed out, which caused them to want to talk the way they fucking talk. You know what I'm saying, to people like that. But other than that, like she said, if people really on that and really want to do that, all you can do is pray for them and tell them.
So when do y'all think a couple should go to counseling?
I think a couple should go to counseling when they think they need it. Are you referring to me and Brianna? Yeah, and so what I'm gonna say, because I felt that vibe from you, and all I wanna say is that we don't need no fucking counseling.
We don't need no
I'm
counseling.
not afraid to be who I
Right,
am,
I'm
say
not
what I
afraid to
feel.
speak my
That's
mind.
why we
We
name
have
this
two
show
different-
Real Vibes.
It
And if
is.
you don't vibe with it, it ain't real.
Right.
Shit,
So
dog.
I don't believe no counseling for what? You say you rather pay somebody to sit there and tell us what? We good. We don't
You
go
really
sleep
gotta
at
believe it.
each
Think
other.
about it. You pay all this money to go see a counselor. So you mean to tell me that counselor don't go through nothing? So you mean to tell me
Right.
that counselor lives a perfect life?
No.
So when he goes through stuff, who he go see? Do he go see a counselor?
And it's just
Oh well, I'm a counselor, so I don't have to go see nobody. Man, get out of here with all that shit. That
Yeah.
shit, man. No, I don't need nobody to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Nigga, this is me. This is my view.
So
My
this
First,
opinion.
like other people.
Huh?
well, no. I tell them, just come see us. Come see us. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I hit y'all up when I'm done with the scripts, kind of. Movie time. But
Yeah, anyways,
yeah. So that was a good question though about suicide. Stuff.
Any more
Because
questions?
there's a lot of, we can go back to like, as far as like friendship, when is it a good time to let someone go? As far as like, because
Oh,
When is it a good time to let somebody go? What I got to say about that is, if you're in a friendship with somebody and you're already starting to feel like, okay, when is the perfect time to let this person go? You just need to get on out.
right.
Because that's not your friend. No one goes on this earth to have a good friend and thinks about when I need to let my good friend go.
Right.
Nobody. So if you're telling me you got a friend and that's what you think about, 9 times out of 10, that's not a friend for you. That's all I got to say about it.
I agree with that. It's not, honestly, nothing I can say. I done let a lot of people go. Just because, where you're at in life. Sometimes it's where you're at in life and the level you're at. Not saying you're better than that person, but to me, it's being, where you're at in life. Like, I feel like where I'm at is a great place. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for, little stuff, anymore. So with me, I didn't put myself in a position where, it's my family over a lot of, bull
or you
BS.
just grew up from.
I grew up. So
Just be real with them. Like,
Right.
if you feel some type of way or you got some vibes about somebody and
Don't let
listen,
them
I just
vibes
feel
go.
like ain't no hard feelings none, but I just feel like, the way our friendship has led us to this point,
Right.
I don't feel like our vibes connects the way they should be. Ain't no hard feelings, but we just shouldn't, be friends like that.
That's
And, how the way the world going now is you can't speak the truth because everybody want to protect people's feelings. Fuck
Right.
your feelings.
Everybody want to
nigga.
be mad.
Fuck your
Everybody
feelings.
want to get on comments.
Fuck them.
Talk
And the
about
only reason
everything.
I say that because, nigga, look, who gonna pay your bills for you? Who gonna go out there and get a job for you? Who gonna go out there and feed you? Exactly. So, nigga, fuck all that bullshit,
Right.
bro.
That's fun.
Be
Y'all
real.
hilarious.
Do what you got to do. Go on about your business, man.
You feel me? That's
And,
how I
and,
feel.
and don't be afraid to be who you are, bro.
Never.
That's the one thing I can't stand. I can't stand for people that change themselves because
That's
they're
they go
around
with
people.
friendships. If you gotta change yourself because you're around people,
and
yeah.
all that. No, if you can't be who you are, then that's not the place for you.
At all.
Point blank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
What happened there? That was a blooper.
no, but seriously,
I said blooper.
you have to touch me.
Ooh, that's a spider. Get that.
Stop.
Oh my
Stop.
God. God. No, for
Seriously,
real. I'm not.
Stop. That's not funny, bro. Like, why would you do some crap like that? That's not funny. Like,
Because it was a blooper, so I had to put something in. You know what I'm saying?
the blooper had already went and you messed up my ankle.
Not her ankle broke.
My
Let me,
ankle
let me
has
tell you,
been
her
like
with this ankle. Now she heard this ankle probably like 3 months ago.
It is
I'm
still
talking about.
like
We can
that.
get out the car.
I-
Ooh, babe, I can't walk.
I promise you. Christian, no, seriously.
I just walk.
Christian, I'm actually being serious.
Brianna, ain't nothing wrong with
I
your
really
ankle,
need to go get it x-ray because I think it's like,
That's the same one
Oh,
you
you
had.
think
that's the
it's
same
like-
one, look. That's the same one. It's like, it really hurts to walk on it.
How you
Anyway.
doing?
This is Real Vibes. You know, thank you guys for tuning in. Of course.
Any more questions about it?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Special guest?
So-
well, you know, we appreciate our special guest Bonnie coming on the show.
Thank
you know,
you for
saying what
coming
she
on the
needs to
show.
say.
You know,
You feel me? Anybody has any more questions?
you
or
need to
wants
come on
be
the
a
show or you
special
can write us
guest,
in.
You know, do what it takes to do to get those things you want to happen. And Real Vibes will come connect with you, baby. See ya.